Victoria from Biblio Lifestyle, and you're listening to the Reader's Couch podcast, the show that will help you bridge the gap between living a full and busy life to one where you're reading, learning new things, and having fun. In today's episode, I'll be talking about the Epigraph Literary Festival 2023 to 2024 Fall-Winter event. I'll be answering some of your most popular questions, going over the author lineup, what you can expect, and replays. So, if you're looking to discover new authors or hear the latest books from your favorites, if you want to learn something new at one of our lifestyle sessions, or if you just want to have a grand old time bantering about the books you loved and the ones you didn't care for too much, then stay tuned to this episode and most importantly, register to attend the Epigraph Literary Festival. Hello, hi friends. Welcome to another episode of the Reader's Couch podcast. Today, I'll be talking all about the Epigraph Literary Festival. So we have our fall-winter event coming up. It's literally right around the corner. So I want to use this podcast episode to answer some of your most popular questions, go over the lineup, talk about what you can expect, and of course, let's talk about replays because this is an online virtual event. So if you're not able to come live, we have options for replays as well. So, alrighty, let's just get straight to it. So first off, what is the Epigraph Literary Festival? The Epigraph Literary Festival is a virtual online gathering where we introduce readers to authors with new and upcoming books. We also have reading and lifestyle themed sessions, fun happy hours, those are definitely my favorite part. And we host this festival twice a year. So we host a Spring Summer Festival in April and or Fall Winter Festival in September. So naturally, the next question is, when is your next festival? We will be hosting our September festival. It's our Fall Winter event from September 21st through to September 23rd, 2023. So that's Thursday, September 21st, Friday, September 22nd, and Saturday, September 23rd. So it's a 3-day virtual festival, and we'll be gathering to talk about books, reading, see authors share about their new books, make friends, meet new people, and have a good time. So folks ask, well, where is this festival hosted? This festival is 100% virtual. It's all online. For time zone purposes, it's in the Eastern time zone in the US. New York time, if that's more helpful. So just use the local time in New York as a reference. And if my memory serves me right, I think that's GMT -4. But again, just use New York as a good reference. So whatever the time is in New York, that's the time we're operating the festival on. Okay, another question is what platform, because again, it's online, but what platform are you hosting the festival on? So we're hosting the festival on Crowdcast. If you've attended our last 2 festivals we hosted on Crowdcast, the first one was on Zoom, but we're hosting the festival on Crowdcast. Now you might be saying, okay, cool, it's on Crowdcast, but how do I join? How do I attend? How do I watch? And how do I participate in the festival? I highly recommend, first and foremost, going to the festival website. So that's epigraphlitfest.com. So once there, throughout the website, as you're browsing, looking at the author lineup, the speaker lineup, the different sessions, what's being hosted when, at what time, on what day, you'll see buttons throughout the page to register, right? So you just click one of those, register, and it will take you to the Crowdcast platform. I'm literally doing that right now. I actually probably should do this in private browser mode because it knows who I am. Right. So let's do that again, private browser mode. Right, so epigraphlitfest.com, click any of the register now buttons on that page, it takes you to Crowdcast, and then you'll see the option to save my spot. So then you click save my spot, and it will say for you to join the Crowdcast, enter your email. But you also have the option to continue with Google, to continue with Twitter, to continue with Facebook, and you even can continue with Patreon. So those are 4 alternatives, or you can just, put in your email. So all you really need to register to attend is your email. It will also ask you to put your name, just so people can see who's saying what in the chat. So you need 2 things to register, your name and your email address. So you're going to fill in Jane Doe and your email address, janedoe@email.com. And that's it. Name, email address, and you're registered. And then you will know for sure that you're registered, because then you will be in the event lobby. At that time, you'll be able to view the full event calendar. You will see what sessions are happening when, at what day, and what time. And this will be the place where on the day of the event, you will be navigating to and from the different sessions. Another way you'll know for sure that you've been registered is because you'll receive an email from me as well saying, hi, hello, thank you for registering. Here's some information, and I'll be in touch with more. So yeah, that's how you register to attend. Okay, next question. How much does it cost to attend the festival? Attending the festival live is free. Again, all you need to do is register to attend, and all you need to register is your name and your email address. However, replays, now that is a completely separate story. So if you cannot attend the festival, or you'll miss some sessions because, life happens. There are conflicting schedules, there's work, maybe time zone differences. Regardless of why you might not be able to attend the sessions or make the festival at all, I'm happy to report that we have replays, and we have 2 offers for replays. So offer number 1 is that you can watch the replays from our latest festival or September festival on demand. So to watch the September festival replays at your leisure, that will cost you $25. That will give you access to the author sessions, the live sessions, the happy hours, just everything you see on the calendar for September 21st through to 23rd. You will have access to that via replays. But we also have a second option, because like I said, we have 2 offers for replays. We have a premium festival bundle, and this is for readers who are interested in more content. Now, the premium festival bundle, that's $45, and in addition to getting access to the September 2023 festival, you'll get more behind the scenes content, you'll get bonus sessions, and you'll get access to all the videos and the replays that we have of our 3 previous festivals. So when you break down that $45, that's $11.25 per festival. But then here's the best part. If you use promo code EARLY20 before September 17th, so if you're listening to this podcast today, you literally have 3 days. You have 3 days to get this offer, and that will break it down even more to $9 per festival. So in total, you'll be paying $36 for the premium bundle instead of the $45 with that 20% off offer. But if you just want the September festival, instead of paying $25, you will pay $20 with the same promo code EARLY20. All right, so you have 2 options. Do you just want the content from this current festival, the September festival? Then choose that option. But if you want the premium bundle with every single author video session from our past festival and all the other content that we have recorded, that is over 160 authors sharing their books. And the best part is it's in genre themed sessions. So if you just want to go to the thrillers, just go to the thriller sessions, rewatch or watch for the first time the replays from the thriller sessions. If you just want to watch romance and hear romance romance authors, you can do that. I know we don't have sci-fi and fantasy or young adult this festival, but we have those sessions from previous festivals. And I mean, books don't expire. So when you get this premium bundle, you have all this content and you can discover new books based on your mood. So if you're feeling for something light, you can just go to the festival replays and watch the authors share about their books, and they're all spoiler free. And if you hear something that sounds like your flavor, you can go buy a copy right then and there, but you can also request it from your library, you know? So that's just one benefit of getting replays, is that you get to watch it on your own time. It's a great way to just also discover new books when you're looking for something that you're in a particular mood, because everything is organized. But on a more important and deeper level, I really hope that you'll consider purchasing the festival replays, because even though the festival attendance is free, and even though you can make it maybe for some of them, I would really appreciate it if you consider supporting the festival and purchasing replays, because that way you are actually contributing to the continued success of this festival. Right now, it's 100% community driven. All of these authors who show up, they're showing up for free. They don't pay to be there. All the speakers, they show up for free. They don't get paid to be there. I don't get paid to do this either. I don't have festival sponsors. I just do it because I love gathering people, and trust me, I completely understand it's 100% on me. But when you purchase replays, you're helping to support the festival. You're helping to offset the costs, such as the software for hosting the festival, the video editing that goes into not just the replays, but the actual author submissions, because we do have some pre-recorded segments during the festival. Not everything is 100% live. So you are helping with the video editing, all the software, all the production expenses, and it helps us decide and start plan for the next festival. I would love to make the festivals bigger and better, but again, you know, limited time, limited resources. So I'm doing the best I can. So if you're able to spare a little extra, consider purchasing the replays. The bundle ultimately is the best value. That's the best bang for your buck. And it's a full Monty. It's every festival we've had to date. And again, over 160 authors. So I hope you'll consider purchasing replays. Okay, so let's get into the meat of the matter of the festival, shall we? All right, let's get to it. So I'm legit pulling up the website on my phone. So confirmed authors that are going to be at the festival. Now, before I even get into that, we will have some authors popping up in the live sessions. However, some people aren't confirmed just yet. I know it's crazy. Today is the 14th that I'm recording, Thursday the 14th, and we have the festival on the 21st. We're exactly a week away. But you know, things happen. Life happens the same way life happens for you and I. Life happens for the authors as well. So the ones I'm sharing with you, they are 100% confirmed, will be there. And you can expect a special guest, aka authors, to pop up during the live sessions because we're still working on that, and that can still be a possibility. But for confirmed authors, we have author Jean Kwok. She has a new book out called The Leftover Woman. Eliza Clark, new book is Penance. Michelle Wilgan is Wine People. That's her new book. Jardine Lebert, her new book is You're an Animal. We have author Danielle Swerin Becker. Kill Show, Lauren Chamberlain, Who We Are Now. Lola Akinmaid Akastrom. Her new book is Everything Is Not Enough. Author AJ Pearce. Her new book is Mrs. Porter Calling. Alice Sherman Simpson's new book, The Winthrop Agreement. Asher Lemmy's new book, The Wildest Son. Christine Wells, The Royal Windsor Secret. Heather Morris, her new book is Sisters Under the Rising Sun. Catherine Vaz, Above the Salt. Margaret Meyer's book, The Witching Tide. Author duo Amber and Danielle Brown, their new book, Perfect Little Lives. Kaz Frere's new book, 5 Bad Deeds. Githa Lodge has a new book, A Killer in the Family. Hallie Sutton's new book, Hurricane Blonde. Lucy Clark, The Hike. Nina Simon, Mother-Daughter Murder Night. Nishita Perrick, The Night of the Storm is her debut. Author Wendy Walker, American Girl. Author Eli Rallo, a collection of essays entitled I Didn't Know I Needed This. Author Nikki Vargas, Call You When I Land. Author Paula Ramon has a memoir, Motherland. Raj Tawny has a new book, Colorful Palette. Rosa Lowinger has a new book, Dwell Time. Sarah Brown's new book, The Hidden Language of Cats. Bethany Turner, Bryn and Sebastian Hate Each Other. Dylan Newton, Change of Plans. Erin LaRosa's book, Plot Twist. Holly Cassidy, The Christmas Wager. Julie Tu, Fancy Meeting You Here. Sarah Hawley, A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. We also will have author Martina Wall, who will be hosting a dedicated session. But Martina's book is entitled Self-Love at Any Size. So those are the authors who will be attending. They are confirmed. It's firm. They will be there at the festival over 3 days, September 21st through to September 23rd. Now, as for the calendar, what can you expect? So we're kicking off the festival on Thursday, September 21st at 6 p.m. Eastern Time with a season's readings session entitled Unwrapping Books Set in the Holidays. So Lisa and Brenda will be talking about some of their favorite holiday-themed books that will get you in the festive spirit. And again, we're expecting pop-ins from special guests. Our next session will be at 7 p.m. Eastern, same Thursday, September 21st. It's going to be all character-driven and literary fiction books, and you won't want to miss the authors sharing. Then we are ending our first day on Thursday, September 21st at 8 p.m. with a happy hour. And it's going to be a spooky and witchy happy hour. So I'm inviting you guys to join Amanda and Kaylee, who have been hosting happy hours, by the way, since the very beginning. I mean, they have been holding it down for me. I'm so grateful for these two. They will be hosting a spooky and witchy happy hour. So join Amanda and Kaylee with a cocktail or a mocktail to talk about spooky, witchy, gothic, just all those books. So come join in on the fun. It's always a grand time with them. And that's the end of day 1. So day 2, Friday, September 22nd, we're kicking things off at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And Martina Wall will be hosting a really great session. I hope you show up. It's entitled Unlock Total Body Freedom with the Self-Love Maven Movement. Martina is doing amazing work. I met her through Kelly. Hey, Kelly. Kelly is just such a great friend and amazing supporter. And in Martina's session, she will be guiding us through the 7 key elements to help us cultivate a life that embraces and celebrates us and our body just as it is in the present moment. I don't know about you, but I know sometimes it's easy to get caught up in like, okay, everything will be good when you get to a certain size, but Martina is here to show us, 1, that is not the case. And she's teaching us how to embrace our body just as it is in the present moment. All right, our second session on Friday, September 22nd is our historical fiction session. We're starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You won't want to miss it. And then on Friday, September 22nd at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we are wrapping things up with our Hidden Gems Happy Hour. So you will be joining Kelly and Sherry as they share some under the radar books that they consider true reading treasures. So if you read something recently and you consider it under the radar, show up to this session and share it. We'd love to hear from you. And they might have a few special guests popping in as well. So that's it. That's the end of day 2. Okay, day 3. Now, this is the big day. This is the full festival day. We're kicking things off on Saturday, September 23rd at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. We're kicking things off with our mystery, suspense, and thrillers session. You won't want to miss the authors sharing in this session. Right after, we are following up at 11 a.m. Eastern Time with our Making Holiday Joy session. You'll be learning about decorating, entertaining, and prepping shopping for the holiday season. So our session will be hosted by Francine from the Organized Crafter Brain, and she will share how to get prepared for the holidays from Halloween all the way up to New Year's. She'll have checklists, she'll have planner information for you. She has something special for you as well that you can download and use during the session. Plus, she'll be sharing some crafty ideas for things that you can make and give. At 12 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to have our bestsellers and buzzy books brunch, the books worth reading with our friend Heather. So join Heather with a cocktail or a mocktail for a fun bookish brunch discussion about those bestsellers and buzzy books that are worth your time. We're following up same day, Saturday, September 23rd at 1 p.m. with our page-turning nonfiction and memoirs session. You won't want to miss the authors sharing in this spot. Right after 2 p.m. Eastern Time, we're hosting a session called Cheers to New Beginnings, a discussion on debut books. So join my good friend Dee for a lively discussion. She'll be delving into some captivating debut novels that she would highly recommend. So if you're a person always looking for a good debut to read, this is the session for you. Right after the debut session, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, we are hosting our Falling into Romance Books session. And again, you won't want to miss the authors sharing in this one. But then we will be closing out the festival at 4 p.m. Eastern Time with our Book Friends Book Club Winter Wonderland Happy Hour. Missy and Lee Ellen have been supporting the festival from the get-go as well. And I'm inviting you to join them with a cocktail or a mocktail as they chat about books that capture the magic of winter. So from books with snow-covered landscapes to books with festive cheer, and we just might have some pop-in special guests as well. So it's going to be a Winter Wonderland happy hour to close out the festival. That's the end of day 3 and the end of the festival itself. So I hope you can tell that we have quite a program planned for you. We've been doing test sessions all week. We're going to continue with test sessions tomorrow, Friday, as well as Saturday. So we are going to be preparing so that next week we can all gather together and have a grand time. So friends, again, I hope you will register for the festival. I hope to see you there. I'll be there behind the scenes, chatting away in the chat, managing everything technical, making sure things go off without a hitch or with minimal hitches, fingers crossed, all goes well. And it's going to be a good time. So visit epigraphlitfest.com to register. And I really, really hope to see you there. Again, if you're not able to attend or if you might miss out on a session that you really want to be part of, we now have 2 great options for replays. Again, it's a great way to support the festival and it's a great way for you to watch all the happenings. You won't feel like you're missing out, but you get to do so at your leisure. So again, you can purchase replays. Just visit epigraphlitfest.com for more details and to select the replay option that works best for you. Alrighty, readers, that's it. Thanks again so much for listening. Thanks for being here. And I'm looking forward to seeing you at the festival, but of course, chatting with you in the next episode. Bye for now. Thank you so much for listening to the Reader's Couch podcast. Please subscribe to the show, share it with a friend, and take a few seconds to leave a rating and review. Until next time, stay lounging, stay reading, and whenever you're in doubt, go straight to your local bookstore or library. Thanks again for listening, and happy reading.